Hey everyone, it's Lisa, your aka the Melanated Minimalist. If you are tuned into this channel, that means you are seeking to become living on less, a simplified life, a minimalist lifestyle. No, not one fork, one spoon, whatever. We're gonna go a little different, okay? And we call ourselves the bougie melanated minimalist. Whatever, right? So if you're tuned in today's topic, and go ahead and like, subscribe, and share, because this might be something someone else wants to seek. And no, it's not just for the people, the girl of color. You can give it to your friends who don't look like me too. All right, so here I am at the beach. You'll see a couple of takes where I'll be in the same clothes because I had to make a couple of videos. All right, so like, subscribe, and share this channel. So this is this video is actually inspired by Simplified Life by Mai, M-A-I. She is here on Facebook. She is a minimalist, but she's more, I call her a bougie minimalist. She's a van lifer. She is just coming into the van life, and she's showing how she did her Sienna, a Toyota Sienna van, and just the beautifulness of her simple life. The other day, she's doing a 30-day journey on van life because she's trying to see if this is going to be for her. She's minimalized her home. She's made it really simple. She has children. I think there's 3 of them, and they're grown. And then she was married. But she told a story the other day, and I was like, oh my God, I relate. But her videos are actually made with no talking. It's all music. And I might try that a couple of times throughout. I thought it was very relaxing. So I looked and I saw how she had taken her van and basically made it a livable space. She had a bed in there. She had a toilet. She had some utensils and things she could cook. She had a food warmer. It's so many things she's had so that she could equip herself to live in her van. And she was traveling for 30 days, and I may do a 30-day journey on a minimalist lifestyle and you'll catch it. But she basically shows us how she puts her van together. She's had several times where she had to take it apart, put it back together to get it to be to her specification. I thought that was pretty cool, pretty dope. And I will say this, she makes me fall in love with van life. I don't own a car right now, and I'm going to get one. I just went through a phase where I didn't really care. I just wanted to sit back and relax and let someone else drive. Even if it was a public transportation, I didn't care. But as you guys today see, I'm not scripted. I don't have stuff written down with notes. Although my YouTube coach said to put an outline. If y'all know me, I'm not an outline girl. I've never been an outline girl. That is because life is not about outline. It's just doing your thing. I've always been a natural behind the camera. I know my grandparents told me, at least my grandfather told me, rest in peace. He always said, you're going to travel all over the world. And I am. I'm in Florida. So let's go back to Simplified with Mai. I digressed. So she's showing us her van. She showed us she eats really amazing food, even on her van lifetime. She's eating bougie food. I love it. She has this really cool hot plate or cooker that she puts her food in, and she eats like my type of food. She's from the Philippines, so her food is my food. I love anything Asian or the Asian Pacific Islanders, whatever. I love that style of food. It's just got the right flavoring. The rice is also good, not the most important, but I love noodles, and she doesn't because she has some issues with her tummy. I'm pretty sure she probably has some type of gluten problem, but I don't know. I don't know her like that, but I will write to her soon as a holistic health coach. But I'm learning that she's taken her home and downsized it. She said she lived in a huge house. She was married, and she said I was a great mom, but not a good wife. And I have been, and she's divorced. I can relate. I thought I was a great mom and a great wife. I also was doing a lot of things. And sometimes you got to look in life and say, all those things you did, was it worth it? And if the marriage was supposed to be solid and forever, it would have never dissolved. I had to come to the realization. But in Mai's video, she shows her Sienna van, how she breaks it down. She goes to various campsites. Some of the campsites do require her to pay a fee, but it's nothing compared to, living in an apartment or a house. And then she pays for her showers because she's really into her showers. Me too. I would be the same way. I like to have a public restroom. I love to have public showers. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just how I roll. But I can live for a couple days because I use Dr. Bonners. Shout out to Dr. Bonners, because it's an 18-in-1. And I'm not getting any money for this. I wish I could. Dr. Bonners, people, I'm going to drop a link down here to buy some. But the peppermint is amazing. But if you go on, and I'll talk to more about how I would camp out, and I haven't done it yet. So I'm living vicariously through all my van lifers. I just love them. I think they're amazing. And I definitely think that it's a skill. It's a mindset change. It's a mindset shift to become nomadic, to become a minimalist. All of this is about your mind. And that's what Mai speaks without speaking. She actually types it out, that change is good, change is inevitable. And that sometimes you might think what is good for you wasn't really good for you. You may think that a certain thing you were doing was just amazing when you were doing it, but then you came to realize, really not what I wanted to do. Some people may think that you're a little crazy, a little off, that, especially your family, when you leave a good job and you go and sell all your stuff and you leave your cars and you just say, I want to start again. People think you're a little nuts. But then in your mind, you know, in your spirit saying, let it go, move on, do some other things. Even your marriage. Guys, I didn't want to get divorced. Ma probably didn't want to get divorced either, but she said her heart was so beat up and she had to release and she had to remove herself. I feel the same way as Ma. She's probably just discovering van life. I didn't know about van life. If I knew, I probably would have kept my Honda Odyssey and lived out of my Odyssey for a year or two and just go on the grid and do that. I don't know. I just know my spirit say to move when I was working that good job with good benefits and living in a nice place, because I had a house. I sold it during my divorce, went through a lot of pain, so I sold it a house. I had a almost 3,000 square foot house, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 bath. I was a foster parent, married for almost 17 years of my life. I've been in a relationship. I've been with my husband since I was 19. I am now over 40 plus. Remember, I said that. I'm going to tell you my age. And I had to come to a realization, just like Ma did. She said, wow. She put in her, she typed it out. I just needed to heal. And she's healing right now. I have healed. I feel good. I have applauded my husband, who's an amazing father, amazing dad, and a new husband. He just got remarried. And I applaud him and I prayed over him. And I say, God, let this be an amazing marriage for him. He deserves it. We all deserve good love. And prayerfully, doing this videotaping right now, I am building an amazing friendship with a gentleman who I admire as a man. He's been divorced too, but as a father, as a man in society, as an intelligent man in society, as a creative spirit, as a Renaissance man, as he says it. But just who he is, just allowing the hurt to hurt and to be open and vulnerable. But you don't meet that many men like that, do you? I'm learning more and more about releasing relationships that are not authentic, that are forced. And I think Mai even said in her video on her journey, her 30-day journey, that she felt, I would even say trapped. I've been there. Ooh, I'm not going to get emotional, but I will say this. Guys, her van life, her life of living, stealth camping, all those things. I'm in here looking up battery chargers. I think the Jackery. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at it's a hot tropic, whatever. It's the food warmer. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at ways of getting a nice, I'm looking at, no shameless plug, but the Honda Element, because you can actually have that and it's very economical. It's a square box, but it has doors that open up that I would love to put different things in, a bed in if possible. I can go to the beach and get sand all over the place and I can spray it out. But Mai is really teaching me about being a minimalist, even in your van, even in your vehicle, and how she has a home base. She still has her home, but she's minimalizing. I'm going to go look at that video. So I'm going to drop a couple of videos for Simplified Life by Mai in here, so you can kind of check her video, her channel out. Shout out to her. She's giving me peace. I literally watched hours of video one day because I just needed that peace. Guys, I've been in real estate school. I haven't made a decision. I really want to be a real estate agent. I may not. I may have to think about that. but I became a notary. I've done some things, guys. Sometimes I overwhelm my own self and I be like, yo, why you getting upset? You did a lot of things, girl. You do a lot of things. And sometimes God is saying, slow it down. I will not overcook you guys' grits. If you like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it. Remember, this was inspired by Simplified Life by Mai on her 30-day journey in van life, her minimalist lifestyle, how she still looks bougie. She looks amazing, and she eats gorgeous, amazing food. She's a foodie like me. We love our quality, amazing food. We like eating out, but we also know how to eat in so we can save more money. She likes the spa. I love the spa. I love just giving myself some love with massages, saunas and steams, facials. And of course, she has her manicure. I have press-on nails. I love it. Okay, guys. It's been a great pleasure talking with you. And I hope that you start exploring your life and living minimally. I am Lisa, the Melanated Minimalist. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and share my videos. And no, I don't get any endorsements, but I just want to spread some love. Help me to grow my channel. Love up on me. See you later.